Okay, so this is the replacement of the center support on the drive shaft. I have the exhaust hangers unhooked at the front. The ones here in the rear, that one right there and that one right there are real pains in the rump. So I'm gonna try and see if I can remove this. I'm gonna swing the bracket out from in the middle. That one right there. And see if I have enough clearance that the exhaust is able to just hang, because it needs to be out of the way. That is the back end of the shaft and the flex disc. So hopefully I'll be able to remove everything without having to remove the whole exhaust. So following up on the next video. Okay, that is the issue right there. So every time I hit the gas, that's what's happening. The rubber has completely failed on it. So that's what I have to replace now. It helps if you have a ratchet wrench that is adjustable. This one's got a middle and the head that's adjustable. It helps when you're removing these the hardware in here. It's a very, very small space, and having the ability to maneuver that is very helpful. So I highly recommend it. So there's the failure. That is the bearing that needs to be replaced. And the reason for all the vibration when I hit the gas. Okay. The replacement of the bearing, the center support on a Generation 3 Mazda, and mine is a 2013 CTS all-wheel drive. I've got all of the hardware here, all of it's loosened up. I used this liquid wrench on all the ends here and around the heads. Let it soak in for a little bit, and I whacked each one of them. Not super hard, you're not murdering the thing, but enough, you know, firm enough to loosen up all the rust and stuff, oxidation. And I was able to get all of them loosened up. So now I am at the stage where I need to separate the front half of the drive shaft away from here, because there is a ring clip in here that I need to get at. As you see, there's the boot over here, which you're not able to access from the rear side. I've loosened this up already. So now I was just, hitting on this with the screwdriver, flathead, and a hammer in order to free it. And there we have it. So now that's open, and we should be able to access the ring. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. So I'm going to remove that, remove this out of here, and in the next video I'm going to be applying the the new support over the shaft. Okay, I'm going to attempt. I don't know what happened to my snap ring pliers, but I'm gonna improvise with these very, very small needle nose. Try anyway. Come on, baby. The proper tools make things so much easier. Getting nowhere with this. Snap ring. Come on, baby. Come on, don't you want to come out here? Be a little free for a little bit. Oh, dang it. Stand by, I'm gonna try something. It took me forever and some real innovation, but I finally got the snap ring off. What a pain in the butt. So now you just have to remove all of this. Off of there. Try to that's some of the things going on. Online as far as removing this thing. However, I've got a C clamp. I've got I have the gear puller, and I'm using a 17mm socket on a breaker bar. Just gonna keep moving it until I either smash it or I'm able to get it free. There she goes. This would be so much easier if I had a thing on the bench. You know what I'm talking about. Got a 4-pound sledge that I'm hitting with. So look at that and see. So with a lot of determination, a little bit of faith, I am finally almost through with this thing, removing the CV axle off the end of it. So I'm gonna see how much I'm able to achieve here on video, and see how it goes. Feels like success. Feels like I just was able to break it loose. So with this, oh my God, finally. Okay, all right. That was hours of agonizing work, frustrating as hell. So I used the gear puller and had to add a few of these 18mm nuts because I bottomed out. So I had to use a sledgehammer on it to break it through, and I finally got all the way through. So now I'm going to try and remove this. That'll be the next video. Let me see if I'm able to get it started. That's success though, that's a win. Okay, so apparently I used a flathead in order to loosen up this upper ring here. I believe that once that is loose, I will have the ability to remove the bearing with the remainder of what's there. Okay, because I think that is also what's supposed to secure it once the new one's on. So let's see. This using a little bit of trial, a lot of error to see what I'm able to do. Hopefully this will help others. There's not a lot of information out there on these, on our generation. I've got a 13. Everything's out there available on the earlier ones like 03 or 07. Not much out there on these. So I'm just going through the motions, and hopefully I'll have a little bit of success here. I know it's frustrating. I've been at this now for about maybe 3-4 hours, maybe more than that. But removing the exhaust, removing this out of the car, and the hardest was removing the CV off of this. So I'm gonna look more into this, and I'll be right back. So here's where I am now. I am trying to remove this off of here, and the gear puller that I have is not long enough to get under it. So what I'm gonna do is to go up in there. Well, I'm gonna cut this with a Dremel and see if I'm able to get the rest of it off. All of this here and all of that, I believe is supposed to stay on, because the new one fits on like this, and you see where the ring is. So I think that ring is supposed to sit either over that lip, or that lip needs to be removed. Actually, yeah, I'll see once I work on it some more. More to follow. Okay, continuation of the project here. This is the morning after, and I managed to make a few slits in the side of the rubber of the old center support. It's rubber and metal under the rubber on the lower edge there, so I made the slits in it and was able to get the color inserted. So now I'm going to try and lift the rest of it up out of there. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so there's the piece. Of course, I still got to get this out of here, so attach and turn that on. This has really been such a pain in the ass. However, for the DIY spirited individuals who don't have $1,000 that they want to hand over to the shops or whatever to do this, I'm learning, hopefully showing, helping you guys who have the same notions as I do. This is getting tight. Oh, it's a tight fit. Spray some lube on this thing. In fact, I think I will. Stand by. Use some liquid wrench here. Get into there a little bit. Helped spinning it all the way around. Now it needs to get in there a bit. So as you see, it's now coming up. That's much more like it. Much more like it. Okay. Success. Here's the rest of the carrier. Bearing. So next move is to straighten all this out. You see, I've used it in my removal of the old stuff, so I'll work on that and return when I get the new one on. Okay, so now we're to the point of installing the new it's going to support onto the shaft. And I'm going to try to do this with a sense of confidence after I get finished knocking everything over. And see just how well I can do with this thing. As a matter of fact, as it was the case in the removal, I'm going to spray a little bit of lube on this thing. Just to kind of help myself along here. Alright, so the right side is facing the right side. Understand you gotta have something to kind of smack it. So I have the lower half of my does that work? Let's see. Let's try this one. Large at the diameter. Might be. We shall see. I think that really helps me at all. Well, let's see if I can just whack it a little bit. Try with the little hammer first. It's not looking much good at all. My aim is to get it where the rubber is all the way up against this lip. So let me see if I can get this to work. See for sure whether or not I am actually on the. Try something first here. Got myself stuck here. Got myself stuck here. Let's see. Y'all to stand by. Right. As far as I see, I have the diameter. I am on the middle ring in the thing, so I'm just gonna see how much whacking I'm able to. hacking away at it. So with a few more whacks on the ring with a screwdriver, I managed to get it seated. So I believe that I'm within the tolerance. That will translate on the drive, but I am all the way down, at least as much as I was on the other one. It seems to be just a little off on one of the sides. It's hard to tell which one. As I spin it, I see the rubber foot rise and fall. Looks like it's, well, anyway. That'll translate in the drive, I guess. So we shall see. But I'm going to try to wrap it up just as much as I can. Increment. Okay, so that is now seated. So my next move is to install the upper half of the drive shaft. I guess I have it here. So I got, yeah, that's it. So I've got 6 switch pins, 6 There is the CV reinstalled with enough of a lip there to get the snap ring on. Okay, we're all back together. This is the test drive. clicks, no noises. So far, so good. Smooth shifts. No vibration so far. We'll see once we get on the on the highway how we look, how we feel. Right now, at very low speed, it's a success. Make this left ramp up a little bit and see how we do. Miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, no vibration. Alright, so highway, smooth. There's still a noise when it shifts from first to second. And there's a noticeable vibration between 40 miles an hour and about maybe 48. Above that and under that, it's smooth. Relatively. Well, no, it's smooth right now. I'm going 70. So above 49, it smooths out. Under 40, it's fine. It shifts in the second. You still get that noise, but nowhere else. So I give myself a C+ on this. How about a B? Let's give me a B. I'll take a B on this. First time, not much help online. So I'm gonna throw my videos and stuff up, and hopefully somebody be able to use them. 2013 CTS, all-wheel drive, 3-liter. Never buy another one. Nothing but problems since I bought it. But I'm learning and enjoying the learning experience. So until I get something else, this is what I got.